What does this have to do with my video about Passport Bros going to Colombia and getting in trouble and poking fun of the people who are dying in the Civil War with the different terrorist groups running around? I don't understand. Listen, I read this to my brother, okay? And my brother was sitting there shaking his head. I'm going to go into that later on. But let's just go to what he says. He says, with all due respect, with your video, I am a millionaire 2 times over, which in the United States is not much more to retire. However, I can pretty much retire anywhere around the world, and that will be is better here. I guess he says here is in Colombia than in the United States. Let me show you something that you guys don't understand.
Acabaron de volar el puente. Uy, gonorrea.
Este fue el terror que sembró las FARC durante más de 7 horas a la gente de Buenos Aires en el Cauca.
Una ayuda para nosotros somos inocentes. Mamá, estamos corriendo, nos sacaron de la casa porque tú van a tirar unos cilindros bomba. Ya voy, pues me sacaron así.
Y uno se pregunta con impotencia si esto no nos duele que nos está pasando como país. Las FARC entraron al municipio sin resistencia alguna a sembrar miedo, paseándose por las calles, tomando el control y recordándole a la gente quién manda cuando no está el Estado.
So I made a video rebuttal because Passport Bros are actually going to Colombia and they're actually mocking the death of people. So recently, Passport Bro goes online to say that he does not care about the Colombian Civil War, he doesn't care about people in a mass grave, and he started criticizing another Colombian YouTuber, which I made a rebuttal video to that. In this current civil war, the longest civil war in the Western Hemisphere, okay? And I'm telling Passport Bro, saying, hey, maybe you shouldn't poke fun of the people that are dying because militia groups or someone from the military is going to come and get revenge from you. And what did this person do in my comment section? He comes and does the exact same thing that all Passport Bros does. I have more money.
With respect to your video, I am a millionaire 2 times over, which in the US is not much to retire on, however. I can pretty much retire anywhere around the world and be better off than here. So my approach to the countries that I want to retire to is my cost of living to retire on.
You're just racist. I have a bigger pickle than you and everything else. Are you guys that desperate for prostitutes that you're willing to fly down to Colombia in the middle of a civil war, okay, and flaunt your money around because you do not want to listen? Did you see that one guy with the helicopter flying down, shooting down? If you remember when I talked about my ex-black father-in-law, he's not my ex-father-in-law, but that's what we call, when we're in a relationship. He was a military soldier for the National Army, and he was doing rescue missions in a helicopter, shooting off the side of a helicopter in the flatlands. Okay, and the reason why I like to bring him up because magically the Passport Bro saying, "No, you're just a racist and you're just mad that black men are gonna take your women." My ex-father-in-law, my ex-girlfriend's father, he was a black man, a black proud soldier, and in the flatlands of the East. Okay, that's what he did, rescue missions. And they will send his little bomb sniffing dog all the way down, make sure there was no landmines. And then the soldiers will come down and he will provide air support and lift those people out of there. We are in the middle of a civil war and these Passport Bro knuckleheads don't want to listen. They just want to fly into Parquilleras. They want to go in there and look at all the women. They want to get what we call a narco Barbie, which is basically a woman who is very operated on. And these were the women of the narcos. These were the women of the guerrillas, of the paramilitary, of the cartels. And you guys want to walk around poking fun of the local population. And we're telling you, hey, don't do that because you're going to get yourselves killed. And then you know what you guys do? You're just jealous. You're just jealous. Okay. If you want to go down there and retire, that's fine. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I saw this one white guy. talking on another video with another Colombian digital content creator, that him and his wife, and I don't know how she got him to do that, and they made him buy lots of land in Casanare. Casanare is going towards the flatlands. That's the area that is full a lot of militia groups, homeboy. Okay, I even had white passport bros tell me before the peace process of 2016 that he went all around the flatlands. Yeah, okay, with all those terrorist groups running around, with all the militias groups running around, there is a three-way civil war going on in Colombia between the national military, left-wing guerrilla troops, and right-wing paramilitary, who were created by the military to kill the guerrilla groups indiscriminately, but they broke away and they became too powerful. Okay? And that's what you want to do? I don't understand. Someone please explain to me why these people are so thick-headed that they want to get themselves killed. I'm trying to save your life. Are you that desperate for vagina? Can someone please explain to me? Not a passport bro. I'm tired of you guys. I don't want a passport bro. I want a regular person, because there's lots of regular tourists that go to Colombia and nothing happens to them, both men and women. Somebody please explain to me what is wrong with these people. I don't understand. Are they willing to go to Afghanistan where the Al Qaeda is at for women? If there's prostitution, are they willing to go to ISIS, where ISIS is at? Are they willing to go? Like, look at that one particular white passport bro in the Philippines. They told him, don't go there. Got married to a Filipina in an area that is full of Muslim terrorists. I'm sorry to say. And they told him, don't go there. And you guys went there. Why? Are you that desperate for vagina? What's wrong with you? And I've met some people that don't want any tourists going to Colombia. Trust me. Like, my brother is one of them. If you're a regular tourist, don't worry. It's not going to happen to you. It's not going to bother you. Most of this nonsense is not going to reach you. But passport bros, these guys that get into some serious troubles. And yeah, we don't want them anymore. We understand that not all tourists are like that, but the passport bros, they really have done a number to themselves. They've damaged their reputation bad.